Okay. Hi guys. How's everyone doing today? Um, I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you get a little bit of something extra in your day today. Um, this is actually take number 4 for me, probably. So it kind of feels a little bit silly. I'm just sitting here and I keep saying hi over and over again, and then something goes wrong, and me being me, I keep trying to make this perfect or whatnot. Um, and yeah, I should really probably just let it go and see how this works out. Um, I'm glad to be here. Um, really grateful for whomever is listening to me right now. Um, whoever is here to support me, to move with me, to be a part of this practice. Thank you for taking the time to do so. So, something else that I'd like to mention is that it's the new moon tonight, well, tomorrow morning. So it's usually the time when we are setting intentions and making goals and plans for the next month, week, day, year, decade, um, whatnot. And we have this beautiful opportunity now that we're all sitting at home. Um, we have all this time to take a look, to observe, um, to figure out what it is that we want and how it is that we're going to get there, to figure out what makes us happy, to figure out how to do more of what makes us happy, whether it's big or small, important or silly or whatnot. So, what I'd like to incorporate in today's practice is a little bit of this dreaminess, of visualization, of thinking of the goals, thinking of your dreams. And something that I'd like to really kind of stress here is don't limit your dreams or your goals. If you feel like you want to meet a unicorn or you want to fly or you want to be a billionaire, whatever it is, don't feel like any dream is too small, too big, too important, too silly, because by limiting our dreams, we're kind of limiting all the things that we do and we get to, and the amount of kind of happiness that we feel. So allow your mind to wander towards what you want, and at the same time stay present in your body and in this practice. We'll see how that works out. So we'll try. Again, I'm sorry about any of the technical difficulties. I'm just still learning. So I hope you get to enjoy this, and I hope this works out. Um, as a technically good practice. All right. So let's start sitting down. Finding a nice and comfortable position. As always, I am a big advocate for lifting the hips or having anything under the hips, even if it's just a tiny piece of blanket. I don't have anything right now, but if you do, bring something under your sitting bones is wonderful. If not, no, doesn't matter. Um, and once you're ready, kind of take a little bit of time there to ease into that sit-in position, to take a little bit of time to move, to shift, to kind of give your body a little bit of that free flow, to release any tension, to release anything that's holding, anything that's in the way. And then when you're ready, settle into the stillness, closing the eyes, allowing your attention to travel inward. See if anything is in the way. Now, it's way harder to find that calm and quiet when you're at home because there's just so many more distractions. So, take a little bit of time to allow yourself to get distracted. And then, without judgment, without kind of telling yourself off for it, bring yourself back. Bring yourself back to this moment and allow yourself to settle down. And as you allow your eyes to close, if they've opened up, find that heaviness in your eyelids. Find that softness. Kind of surrender. So you're not forcing anything to be still. You're not forcing your eyelids to be shut. Let it happen. Allow your body to enjoy the stillness. Allowing your facial features to relax. Feeling the weight of your head on your shoulders. And then the shoulders down the spine. There's your sitting bones. Feel the earth beneath you support you. Lift you. Allowing your spine to lengthen back up towards the sky. The crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. Begin to trace your breath. As you breathe into the pit of your belly. You breathe out. Allowing that breath to circle the same way. All the way from the top of your head through the back of your neck to the spine, to your sitting bones. All the way back out. Your belly, your chest. Exhaling. And inhale. And exhale. When you notice that your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to this moment. Allow yourself to find peace in this moment. Allow yourself kind of to ease, to let go. Let go of doing anything, of being anywhere, of thinking about anything, and just trace your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Taking 3 more here together. In and out. In and out. One more breath in. And a big breath out. Beautiful. Giving yourself that extra moment. When you feel like you're ready, begin to come out of this meditative state. Allow your chin to gently come down towards your chest. Keep the eyes closed all through this first part or even all through the practice. Begin to sway your chin side to side gently, bringing a stretch into the back of your neck. Remember that this practice is about you, is about your body, no one else's. So if at any point of time you feel like pausing or stopping altogether, then that's the right thing to do for you. If this feels like it's enough, keep going. If you'd rather circle the crown of the head all the way around, go ahead and do so. Nice, big or small movements, it's up to you. If you spend a lot of time working at your desk or lying on the couch or watching Netflix or whatnot, you may find a place in your neck that feels super yummy. And stay there. Allow that stretch to kind of move into your body. And then let's switch the direction, go the opposite way. Move in the other way, the other direction. And maybe you'll find a different place. Maybe you'll find that this direction kind of feels different. Whatever makes sense. Beautiful. And then when you feel like this has been enough and your neck feels a whole lot more loose and relaxed, bring the crown of the head gently to reach back up towards the ceiling. Now let's warm up the shoulders a little bit, lifting them up towards the earlobes and then sending them towards the back of the spine, allowing them to roll down. Bringing the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. We'll do a couple of more. Forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Now let's reverse. Back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Back, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Pause in here. Take a little bit of time to bring a little movement into your spine. Now just swaying side to side. Beautiful. And then coming back through center, let's draw circles with our spine. So let's start on the left. So lean your sternum towards your left knee and then bring your sternum through, allowing a little bit of that dip in the lower back to happen. Over to the right and to the right side, and then round through the spine as you go in towards the back. And let's keep going. So maybe you're pressing your palms into your knees to kind of deepen that stretch. Maybe you're even tucking the chin in. Again, if your eyes have opened up, allow them to close back, to kind of turn your attention into listen rather to yourself rather than to anything around you. And then let's switch and go right, forward, left, into the back, right, forward, left, to the back, again, right, forward, left, to the back. One more time, right, forward, left, and to the back. And then bringing your spine back to a neutral position. Pause there. Take a little bit of time. And then fingertips come down in front of your shins. So paw the palms off the floor and really press the fingertips down into the ground. Take a little bit of time to activate through your shoulders, through your upper arms. Bring one shoulder forward and send it to the back, and then the other shoulder forward. Pressing those fingertips into the ground. You're going to feel that warmth in your fingertips beginning to spread through into your forearms. And then allow the palms to come down towards the ground. Spread those fingers wide. Now, if you are like me and situated kind of in the middle of or across the long side of the mat, you'll need to turn around. If not, then you may have to just crawl forward. So don't rush though. Pause. Just experience what the surface of your mat feels like, or the surface of the floor that your palms are on. Just kind of tuning into this moment. Tuning everything else out. This sensory kind of is really sensory, whatever it is very important as it draws us away from what may be, what will be, and into what is. So you may even run your pads of the fingers over the texture of the carpet or the floor, pause in there, and then when you're ready, take a couple of steps forward, rolling over your knees, untucking your toes, making your way into your first tabletop position. And as always, taking your time there, spreading your fingers wide, pressing the entire surface of the palm down. So important to keep those wrists and your shoulders safe. So make sure that your index knuckles, especially, stay pressing down throughout the entire practice. Your fingers press down. There's no bubbles of air in between your palms and the mat, and your wrists are facing forward, never ever out, or even worse, in. So make sure that your wrists are parallel towards the front edge of the mat. Now, knees are hip distance apart, under your hips preferably. Take a moment here. Shift around a little bit, side to side. Now we've changed that weight allocation. So now we're on our hands and knees. How does that feel? How are your hips feeling today? How is your spine feeling today? How are your shoulders doing? Now close the eyes once again if you've opened them up and begin to find a free flow. Shifting around, adjusting, playing here. Nobody's watching you. So you're more than welcome to go all out, to really explore the nooks and crannies of your body, what's tight, what's in need of extra attention, what's in need of extra love. Whatever kind of dance you find here, go for it. Whether it's slow and yummy or it's fast, maybe it's shy and quiet. Maybe it kind of crescendos. Maybe it quiets down. Whatever works. Whatever kind of narrative you need to have here. Just allow yourself to be. Sometimes this movement kind of frees us so much from ourselves, from our thoughts, from all those kind of overthinking thoughts. So give yourself a moment here to stretch without rushing, without trying to get somewhere. Like we need a little bit more light. As you continue here to play around with that movement, maybe even using a moment or this moment to stretch out through the wrists. So maybe you want to flip your hand around one at a time or both at a time, bringing your fingertips to face towards your knees, and then just playing around here and seeing how that feels. I kind of really enjoy going through cats and cows in this wrist stretch. But as always, I remind you that this is a practice for you, not for me, not for anybody else. So really explore what feels right to you. Now, once you're done with your wrist stretches, bringing your hands back down, making sure those knuckles press back down, tuck the toes under, and again, without any rush. We're not late. Tuck the toes. Send the hips up into your first downward facing dog. And once you're there, walk it out. Shift it out, dance it out, bend the knees, sway the hips, any kind of movement, any kind of adjustment, anything that feels good in this shape. Walking your legs out, bending the knees, swaying the hips. Maybe you're finding a little bit of a side stretch by bringing the heels over to one side, bending at the knees, and then back to the center and the other side. Now we're just starting the practice, so don't rush. And of course, when you are ready for that stillness, find your way into your downward facing dog. Make sure the knees stay bent. Make sure that your spine is long. Your tailbone is reaching up into the sky, and keep coming back to your index knuckles. Make sure those press firmly down into the ground. I'll take another deep breath in and a big breath out. Beautiful. And then turn your gaze forward. One tiny step at a time. Begin to walk your feet towards your hands. Gently, slowly, exploring how that feels. Bend the knees as the knees need to bend. Ending up at the top of your mat, definitely with bent knees, even if you're super, super bendy. And then once you're there, take a little bit of time to kind of shift around. Now, know that you can always use props. And I know we're at home, so we don't have those blocks, or maybe we don't have the blocks, maybe you do, but you can always use anything you want for your props. So, anything that kind of feels good and steady. You can also use like toilet paper rolls. I'm sure we've all got a lot of those. Books, cans of soup, or whatnot. Be creative. Or maybe not. Maybe you're not using props. Now, once you figured that out, shift around. Picking up the toes, picking up the heels, placing the feet back down onto the floor. Spread the toes, place them down one at a time. And
Maybe you allow the crown of the head to kind of melt down. Maybe you let your hands to be heavy. Maybe you just dangle here for a little bit of time. This is one of my favorite poses. Um, I practice it daily. It's kind of really relaxing. I don't know. I find that very soothing. Um, it's actually a pose to help with depression. I don't know why. Maybe because our heart is below our hips. But yeah, this Sukha Uttanasana, easy forward fold, is very beneficial for our nervous system. Now, once you've had enough of that, take a moment and then begin to lengthen the spine out. That means we're straightening out through the legs, but also we're lifting the hands off the floor and onto our shins. Pulling the belly in, engaging through the core, lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, release everything back down. Bend back at the knees, maybe belly to thighs, back of the head relaxes. Press through the feet, rise all the way up into standing. Send the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Beautiful. Let's have a beautiful practice, everyone. All right. Taking a moment in Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bow down forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, glide, rise all the way back up. Reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. We'll do two more. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, spill the torso over the legs. Bend the knees on your way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Reach the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, Samastiti. Release the hands through heart center. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, bow back down. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, gliding all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. One more time, just listen to your own breath. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Sukha Uttanasana. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Sukha Uttanasana. Listen to your breath. Inhale, rising all the way back up into your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, bow back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down. Giant step to the back with the left leg. Now let the left knee come down towards the floor. Adjust if you need to adjust anything. Keep the right knee over the right ankle. Pause here. Let the hips be heavy. Again, toilet paper rolls, cans of soup, whatever you need for your hands to keep you comfortable here. Even if it's just for the beginning of the practice, maybe you get rid of your props after, but stay true to yourself. Especially now that no one's watching, it's kind of easier to take it easier. And we'll take another breath here. As you exhale, let the hips really melt down. Just let it all go. And then pick up the hips. Scissor the thighs back together. Ground back through your hands. Round through the spine, chin to chest. Slide that right leg out to the side or all the way back to meet the left knee. Pause in your extended tabletop. And then dip the belly down. Find your cat. And as you exhale, or cow. And as you exhale, find your cat. As you inhale, find your cow. As you exhale, round. And one more time. Belly down, open up the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Beautiful. Come back into your neutral position. Tuck the toes under. Shift the hips all the way back up into your downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath up. Inhale, travel forward into plank. Pause. Press the floor away from you. Round through that upper spine, maybe chin to chest. Pull the belly in. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let the knees come down to the floor. Dip the chest down. Bring the chin towards the chest. Take it towards the floor. Deep breath in. Wiggle the heart forward. Find your first cobra. Adjust your hair if you need to. Take a moment. Shift side to side. Allow your body to open into your back bend. Pause in here. Walk those hands out to the side as far as you need them. Puff the palms off the floor like you have muffins under your palms. And then lift the chest up a little bit more as you pull the heart forward. Take a full breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, glide back up. Point through those toes. Soften the glutes. Exhale, release. Few more. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Hands frame your rib cage. Scoop the belly off the mat. Press up to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Send the hips up. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. And 3 more in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. One more breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose. Step that left foot through. If you need to pull it through or adjust it in any way, go ahead and do so. Gently allowing the right knee to touch down onto the floor. And again, don't try and get anywhere here. So all we're doing is just bringing softness, bringing stillness, and allowing our hips to kind of let go, to release on their own. Taking a moment here to just breathe out, to just breathe in, and just breathe out. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes not doing anything is, well, first of all, it's harder. But sometimes it's just gives you one. And when you're ready, scissor the thighs, tuck the right toes under, pick up the right knee, step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up, reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Inhale, send the fingertips back up. Exhale, bow back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips stay on the floor. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Let the right knee come down onto the floor. Wiggle the left foot forward if you need to. Knee stays over the ankle. This time around, inhale, rise all the way up into your Anjaneyasana. Fingertips up, inhale here. Exhale, fingertips down onto the floor. Use your props here if you need to. Straighten out through that left leg. Fall to the shin. And we'll keep moving here. Inhale, bend the left knees. Sink the hips down, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bow down, surrender. Watch if there's a fight happening in your mind, in your body. Let go of that fight, surrender, and let your body do what it needs to at this point of time. We'll take another 3 rounds, your own pace and time. Exhale in to surrender. Inhale in to actually also surrender as that right hip pulls down. Exhale in. And out. One more time. Inhale, watch that wandering mind of yours. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bend back into that left knee. Ground down through your hands, maybe just the fingertips if you need that extra space. And then round through the spine, push the floor away from you, slide the left foot down, maybe out to the side to transition, and then bring it next to the right. So your table's top is a little bit extended here. Inhaling, and we're going straight away into our puppy pose, or rather eight limb pose. Hips up, belly down, chest down, chin down. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out.
Inhale, slide the heart forward, open into your cobra. Make sure your elbows stay bent. Inhale. Exhale, release the rib cage. Wiggle, walk those hands out wide, pop the palms off the floor, point through the toes. Inhale, glide up a little bit higher if your body needs to. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. One more time, rise up and release. Beautiful. Frame your rib cage, tuck your toes, tabletop, plank, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale in and exhale. In and up. One more breath in. And a big breath out. Right leg up. Knee to the nose. Step the right foot through. Left knee comes down. Take your props if you need them. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. In. And out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bend back into that right knee. Pause without a rush. Tuck the left toes back under. Lift the left knee up. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach those fingertips to the sky. Exhale, release the hands to heart center. Inhale, send the fingertips back up. Exhale, spill the heart back forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down, left foot steps back, left knee comes down. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, fingertips down, straighten out through that right leg. Inhale, bend the right knee, send the fingertips back up. Exhale, fingertips down, straighten the leg back up. One more time. Inhale in. And exhale. Beautiful. Then back into that right knee. Tuck the left toes under. Press the hands into the floor. Lift the left knee off the mat. Step the right foot to meet the left. Take a deep breath in. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, wriggle forward into your cobra. Exhale, release. Walk the hands out wide. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, release. Hands on either side of your rib cage. Scoop the belly up. Lift up, maybe plank, all the way into your downward facing dog. 2 breaths in. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Knee to the nose, round through the spine. Inhale, lift the left leg back up. Knee to the nose, round through the spine. Step the left foot through. Let the right knee come down to the floor. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, release. Straighten in through that left knee. Inhale, rise up into your Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, release into your Ardha Hanumanasana. One more time. Inhale, forward, fingertips up, chest opens to the sky. Exhale, fold, release, and stretch. Beautiful. Bend into that left knee. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way back up. Reach the hands high. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Inhale, the arms back up. Exhale, spill the heart forward over your legs. Halfway lift. Fingertips down, giant step to the back with the right leg. Keep the right knee lifted, rise up, high lunge. Make sure the left knee is over the left ankle. Exhale, fingertips down, semi or fully straighten the left leg. Maybe you're flexing the toes. Then back into that left knee, rise all the way up, high lunge, strong and steady. Exhale, bow back down, Straighten or semi-straighten. Maybe bend the right knee if you need that extra space. We'll do this 2 more times. Bend the knee, send the fingertips up. Slowly, graciously. Exhale, bow back down. Straighten the leg, fold. One more time. Bend that left knee. Fingertips bow back up. Exhale, bow back down. Straighten the leg, fold. Beautiful. Bend back into that left knee. One last time. Rise up into that high lunge. Strong and beautiful. Full breath. Exhale, bow down forward. Hands come down. Left leg joins the right. Full breath in. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, wriggle forward, cobra. Exhale, release. Wiggle the hands out wide, pop the palms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release the chest back down. Hands frame your rib cage, tuck the toes, tabletop plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come back forward, plank, pause, knees up or down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Right leg up. Knee to the nose. Inhale it up. Knee to the nose. Step the right foot through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge this time. Pause. Find that strength in both of your thighs and your glutes and your legs. Feel the sole of the right foot pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Straighten or semi-straighten the right leg. Toes stay down or flex them off the floor. Maybe bend the back knee. Inhale, find your way back into high lunge. Steady, steady, steady. Exhale, fingertips down. Straighten the right leg. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming back into that high lunge. Inhaling. As you exhale, fingertips come down. Press into the right foot. Step the left leg to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the hands high. Exhale, Samastiti. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fingertips down, giant step to the back with the left leg. Keep the left knee lifted. Rise up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips down, straighten out through the right leg. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. Pause. Lean forward, runner's lunge. Zip the belly in. Fingertips reach towards the back of the room. Pause here. Feel the floor under that right foot. And then press into that right leg as you lift the left leg off the mat. Finding your third warrior. Maybe you're bringing your forearms over your lower back. Taking a deep breath in. Big breath out. And one more time, inhale. As you exhale, bend back into that right leg slower than you think you want to. Begin to lower the left big toe down onto the floor. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale here. One more breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Flip the palms, right hand down, left leg, left arm to the back. Dance your twisted lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, pause. Look up, reach the right fingertips up high towards the ceiling. Open up a little bit more into your twist, maybe bending into that right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down to the inside of the right foot. Pick up the hips. Walk yourself towards the left foot, point the left toes out. Bend into that left knee, right toes up to the sky. Maybe your hands come towards your heart center to Skandasana. Props if you need them. Make sure your hips are happy. Hips should never ever be unhappy. Well, you should not be unhappy. Your body should not be unhappy, but make sure you're not hurting yourself. That's never a part of the practice. Well, take another full breath in. And a big breath out. And then fingertips come back down to the floor. Pick up the hips. Walk yourself back towards the right foot. Point the right toes back towards the front. Lift that left heel back up. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. Exhale, twist back to the right. Let the right hand come down. Lift the left hand towards the back. Inhale here. Exhale, step the left hand down, lift the right arm up. Deep breath in. Right hand comes back down towards the floor. Now we've been here a moment ago. Pick up the hips, walk yourself to the left foot. This time around, point the left toes all the way towards the back of the mat. Lift the right heel. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, flip the palm. Down to your twisted lunge on the other side. Reach the right hand to the back of the room. Beautiful, full breath in. Exhale, step the right hand down, reach the left hand up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Bend the left elbow, look a little bit more towards the sky, and then step the left hand down on the other side of the left foot. Send the left leg into three-legged plank. Deep breath in. Left leg steps down or keep it lifted. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bring the right knee to the nose. Step the right foot through. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Flip the palms. Dance your warrior. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the right hand down. Cartwheel the left hand to follow the right. Walk yourself in between your feet. Square the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You want to go upside down, go ahead. Otherwise, stay as you are. Taking a little bit of time here in a forward fold, stretching through the backs of the legs. Make sure you're safe always. This is also time to check in with yourself, with your body, with how far you've come. Full, deepest breaths. If you're upside down, beginning to come back down into our forward fold. And then we're all going to lengthen halfway up and find a forward fold. And again, inhale halfway up. Walk yourself all the way towards the left foot. Point the left toes towards the front of the mat. Lift the right heel. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then as you exhale, hands come down towards the floor. Straighten out through that left leg, flex the toes. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. As you exhale, lean forward, fingertips towards the back of the room, finding that runner's lunge, zip the belly in. Reach out of that right heel, find every part of your body working, even the tip of your nose. Be entirely in this practice. And then when you're ready, I've got a little bit of wool here, I hope you don't, but when you're ready, press into that left leg, lift the right leg up into the air, flex the right toes. I'm grabbing my forearms just because it allows me to see if I'm opening up through the hip. So you'd be able to kind of feel the right hip is higher. Now take one more breath. Virabhadrasana C. And then bend that left leg, and again, slower than you think you want to. Let those right toes hover, and eventually step them down, gently, gently, gently. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, flip the palms, dance your twist. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, step the right hand down, reach the left arm up into the sky. Deep breath in. Left elbow bends, find a little bit more of that twist opening through the chest. Inhale. Left hand comes down towards the floor. Pick up those hips. Walk yourself to the right. Point the right toes to the outside of your mat. Bend into that right knee. Left toes up or keep them down. Maybe your Skandasana looks like this. Maybe you're all the way down. Maybe your hands are at your heart center. Take a nice breath in. The big breath out. Hip stuff is hard. Let things go. Let go of your ego. Make sure you're not practicing with that. It's a very heavy load to practice with. Allow yourself to be. One more breath. And out. So good. Fingertips come back down. Take up those hips. Walk yourself back towards the left foot. Point the left toes forward. Inhale, rise back up. High lunge. I know we've done this. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Use this moment to reconnect to the thighs, to the hamstring. Flip the palms, dance your warrior, stretch through that right side of the rib cage. Not warrior, lunge, inhale. And then exhale, right hand comes down, left hand comes down. Pick up those hips, walk to the right, point the right toes forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge on the right. Beautiful. Inhale, twist to the right, flip the palms, dance your twist. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the left hand down, lift the right arm up. Bend the right elbow, open a little bit more towards the ceiling, take a deep breath in. Outer edges of your feet. We didn't do this. Point the toes back forward. Bring the right hand down. Slide the right foot towards the back of the mat. So three-legged plank. Inhale. Maybe four-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to the nose. Step the left foot through. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale here. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, open up warrior two. Flip the palms down to warrior. Inhale. Exhale, stay a little bit. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the inside of the left leg. Pick up your hips, walk yourself in between your toes. Toes square, maybe slightly open in them if that feels better for your knees. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale. Exhale, fold. If you want to go upside down, go ahead. Otherwise, stay as you are. Allowing your body to reconnect, to release whatever's accumulated. And also, we've been moving. So there's been energy going on, and we've been rotating around the mat. Take a moment to notice what's kind of woken up, what you're ready to release, what's not ready to be released. Accepting, surrendering, letting go, all in one. Just a simple forward fold. All right, come down if you're upside down. Well, all of us are upside down, but if your legs are above your head, come down. And then we're all going to do a halfway lift and a forward fold. Halfway lift. Walking back towards the right. Point the right toes back forward. Pick up that left heel. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, back where we started. Exhale, ground back down through your hands. Step the right foot to meet the left. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Fullest, deepest breath in. The biggest breath out. Look forward. Walk or step or hop your feet towards your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, release the hands, throw heart center. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Palms down. Step the left foot. Step the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath. Big breath out. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot outside the right hand. Lift the left foot outside the left hand. Halfway lift. Forward fold. If crow is part of your practice, maybe big toes together. Well, wiggle the big toes together, picking up the heels, opening the knees out to the side. I'm gonna hop back unless I want to go through the window. Finding that nice shelf for your upper arms, maybe lifting one foot, maybe the other foot, maybe you're lifting both feet off the floor, staying in your crow, hopefully, not hopping back, but if you want to, hop back. If crow is not part of your practice, hands together, palms at heart center, taking Malasana just for a breath or so. Remember, we're playing. You can always put a pillow in front of your face if you're afraid to fall. Actually, I've fallen out of crow many times. Not fun, but it teaches us that it's not kind of deathly, you know? I mean, not fun, but not deathly. So full breath in, full breath out. Fingertips back down, hips go back up, wiggle the feet back together, halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold that down. Halfway lift. Palms down, right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, down dog, or back to chaturanga, back to plank, back to chaturanga, up and down. Or down dog, yeah. Full breath in. Full breath out. Left leg up. Left foot, left wrist. Right leg up, right foot, right wrist. And again, back to Malasana. Hands through heart center, rest, or second row of crow. Again, maybe put something under your forehead this time around, and then palms down. Try and bend your elbows and go towards the floor rather than trying to lift all the way up. So take a little bit of time to play. Maybe untucking the toes. I find this helpful. So you're kind of up, but you're not. Maybe one foot, maybe the other foot. Maybe you find another way to practice this. Again, fun. It's about fun. Or you are in your Malasana. We're taking one more breath in and out. When you're ready, fingertips down, hips go up, wiggle the feet back together, halfway lift, forward fold. Rise all the way up and release. One more vinyasa. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, palms come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms down, chaturanga dandasana. Maybe lift up into your handstand. Maybe do something else funky. If that rocks your practice, maybe you're pressing your hands down and you're hopping into your chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling downward facing dog. Awesome. Now take one last breath in your downward facing dog. And then wiggle the feet back together. Again, if you're practicing handstands, by all means, go ahead. Otherwise, all you're doing is kind of bending the knees and springing forward and back. So shoulders forward and then back. And we'll do this a couple of times. And then opening the knees and kind of doing the same thing, shifting back and forth. And eventually, when you're ready, pressing into your palms, hop back into your Malasana. Hands through heart center. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. Hands come down. One in front, one behind if you need to, or just kind of roll down onto your bum. Feet together. Flex the toes. Grab them with your your index fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Option one. Option two. Knees go up. Wiggle your hands under your forearms. Wiggle the feet forward. Cup the tops of your feet with your hands. Round through the spine. Fold. Now, as you spend there, if you take a couple of breaths there, I'll just talk a little bit more about what I've started to speak at the beginning of this class, namely about dreaming. So the thing is that whether we like it or not, our society kind of pressures us into constraints around our dreams. So we grow up thinking that we want to be astronauts or whatnot, or something else. We grow up thinking that unicorns exist and we can learn to fly and all that stuff. But as we grow older, we let go of all those dreams because we now know that Santa Claus doesn't exist, unicorns don't exist, they're just horses, and life kind of gets gray. And now we're dreaming about something very simple. And there's nothing wrong with it. But when we limit our possibility to imagine things, when we limit our possibility to kind of dream about anything, we also limit our scope of what we do and what we can and want to achieve. So when we go through this little exercise or big exercise and we let go of all those things and we kind of just a ballpoint, anything we have a dream for, anything we ever dreamt of, anything we can think of, we break those walls and we free our imagination and we allow ourselves to breathe deeper. We allow ourselves to kind of come back to those fairy tales. And then the more often we do this, the more we believe in it. And the more we believe in it, well, who knows? Maybe you will meet a unicorn. I don't know what that means. You might not know what that means now, but who knows? Um, so as you take another breath here in your Baddha Konasana, your diamond shape or your turtle pose, soften. And then when you're ready, come back up. Roll the shoulders around a couple of times. Take your hands, support your knees back up. Straighten the left leg. Take your right leg, cross the right leg over the left. If this is too much, keep the right leg to the inside of the left leg. Reach the left arm up into the sky. And I'm not in front of you kind of demoing, so it's a little bit harder from the TV screen or computer screen. Reach, reach, reach. Turn to the right. So turn towards the bent knee. Take that bent knee with your left hand. Reach the right arm. So switch the arms that are reaching. Right hand down. This is a closed twist. If for any purpose or need you don't want the closed twist, same thing on the other side. Okay? A little bit more space for the belly. Taking a nice breath in and a big breath out. Allowing that energy to rise from your sitting bones to the crown of your head. And exhaling all the stuff that you don't need out. One more breath. Inhaling. And exhale. Beautiful. Now reach that hand that's to the back up. Come back through center. If you need a counter twist, by all means. Otherwise, back through center. Right foot comes back to the inside. Right foot goes into the left thigh. Lengthen. Fold. And in your forward fold, in your place of surrender, come back to the dreams. Come back to the craziest idea you can imagine. Think about it. Just visualize it. Beautiful, and then lift back up. Keep the eyes closed, keep thinking whatever you're thinking about. Lift the shoulders up, let the shoulders roll down. Support the right knee back up, send the right leg forward. Lean back into your hands. Release those legs. Pause, pause, pause. Same thing on the other side. Bend the left knee. Keep it to the inside of the right foot. Flex the right toes. Maybe cross it over. Hug the right hand to the left knee. Left hand to the back. To deepen that, left hand goes up first. And then left hand goes to the back. Full breath in. Big breath out. Again, if you'd rather do an open twist, left hand up, left hand to the left wrist, right hand to the back. So now, especially if you're expecting, this is safer. It also gives you more space for the belly, all right, for the baby. So we'll take another 2 breaths. Long, nice, deep breath. And then coming back to the center, counter twist. Beautiful. Coming back to center, left leg goes back, left knee opens to the side, left foot to the right inner thigh, square those hips forward, lengthen the chest, fold back down, come back to your dreams, soften, surrender, let go. Visualize whatever it is, the place you want to be. And get deeper into visualizing the smells of the place, where you would achieve whatever it is, see whatever it is, interact with whatever it is. whatever you would hear, whatever you can touch. Beautiful. Try not to disturb that. Come back up into seated. Slow, slow, slow. Walking your spine back to neutral. Maybe keep the eyes closed if you can from here on now. Bring the knee or the left knee back up. Straighten the left leg back forward. Shake the legs out. Pause, pause, pause. Bend both knees. If you need to, you can keep the legs straight. We're just coming down onto our backs for final two poses. Reaching the fingertips actually before we do, because we do have two twists, or one twist, two sides, and a happy baby left. If you need anything for your shavasana, please go ahead and have that nearby. Your essential oils, your socks, your blanket, your pillow, your cat, your dog, whatever you need. And then when you're ready, come on down onto your back. Take a moment here, shift, shift. Open the knees wide, reach for your heels, soles of the feet are parallel towards the ceiling. Happy baby is a relaxing pose. I know it seems awkward, it sometimes looks awkward, but especially now that you're home by yourself, just explore how good it can feel. Inner thigh stretching, shifting side to side. Breathe and space into your inner thigh. Maybe let the tailbone come down, maybe let the tailbone lift up, whatever works. And then heels come back together, knees come back together, arms go over the head or into a T shape or in any other shape. Knees go over towards the left. Maybe turning the chin over towards the right, whatever works. And then bring those knees back to center and over towards the left. Or the other side, rather, towards the right. One more breath. And then bring those knees back towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. Stretch yourself out into your final resting shape. And before I let you release into it, I'd like to thank you for spending this hour here with me, practicing, moving, allowing your body to stretch and strengthen. And if I could leave you with anything, in your shavasana, it's to completely surrender, to completely descend into whatever the dream, the craziest dream that you have. Allow yourself to submerge and just really experience it without telling yourself what can and cannot be, without telling yourself what is possible and what is not possible. Just go for it. Imagine the wildest, brightest, happiest dream. And enjoy your shavasana. Namaste.